To complete the online Carbon Cycle Lab, you will first navigate to the SAS Curriculum Pathways website. Once you have located the site, you will go to Login here at the top, and you'll be using a campus-wide login account, and that is located 5 questions. The campus-wide login for SAS Curriculum Pathways does not require a password, so once you located 5 questions, there the login name, you will just click Login. So notice it says school-wide user here for the login information, so you're not logging in with a user-specific account. Just keep in mind that if you close this window at any point, you will lose your work. However, if you keep the window open and keep working, your work will be saved as you go along. The activity we will be working on, the Online Carbon Cycle Lab, is number 952 in their catalog. So in the quick launch box here in the upper right hand corner, you will enter 952. This virtual lab does require Flash, so we had some experience with that a few weeks ago in a previous lab. So hopefully everyone worked out all the kinks. The first thing you'll want to do is watch this short video about the carbon cycle, and then you will click Start here at the bottom. The first box to appear gives you some information about how to use the virtual lab, so I would encourage you to read through that. Then you can X out. If you have any questions and you want to reread or read through that again, you can just click on the yellow question mark box there in the upper right hand corner. So if you notice, the first thing that I want to draw your attention to are the 5 tabs at the top. So you'll work your way, you'll progress through each of these. As you read through the journal, you will have some yellow background boxes with general information, blue boxes that typically give you directions, information regarding what you'll see in this window on the right. And then you have your text boxes and questions that you'll be asked. So the first, which carbon pools do you think are represented by the simulation? In other words, where is carbon found? And so to complete your answer, you'll need to delete the generic kind of placeholder there that says enter answer here. That will not automatically go away when you start typing. And so I would write atmosphere, as that one is obvious from what you see in the little bell jar here. We also see carbon found in plants and also in fossil fuels. Then you'll come and you'll answer question 2, question 3, and you'll make your way through the questions in each of the tabs. Now notice at the bottom, once you complete this section, it says continue to tab 2, life and atmosphere. So you'll come up here and click on tab 2. What I mentioned a minute ago, as long as you have the window open and you keep the window up, then the information you entered in your text boxes in the previous tabs will still be there. You will be asked to manipulate the animation on the right, and so usually it's slider tabs, and so you'll follow the directions and then observe any changes. In some places you will be, let's see if I can find one, some places you'll be transferring data. So there is information here on how to do that. Make sure you're doing that at the correct points, and that you have made the correct changes as you've gone along based on the directions. So for example, use the transfer button to record the initial carbon pool data from the data panel to the table. So before making any changes to the simulation. So just right off the bat, you will press that data transfer, and so you see how it takes everything that's over here and puts it in your table. Everything that is going in this journal, so in the text boxes and the tables, etc., you'll be saving, you'll be piling that information into a PDF. So let's look at how you will do that. After you complete all 5 sections, you will then come down here at the bottom where it says print, save, or email. You will enter your name and your class. So make sure you know your class and section number. This is Bio 110. You're going to include both the journal and the analysis. And then over in step 2, you have a couple of options. What I'm asking you to do is to do the print save option. What that should do is it should bring up, wait for it, a PDF file. Okay, so it will look like this. So again, it takes all the journal information that you entered and it shows up here in this separate file. It's a good idea to go through and make sure that you answered everything when you get to this point. And with the PDF, you will then need to save it. So you'll come over here and you should see a similar option to download. And so you will want to kind of rename this because the name that it assigns is just a generic, but kind of clunky file name. So this will be online carbon cycle, and then you will include your name and information as you usually do with your lab assignment files. You'll then pick a place to save this to your computer. So I'm just going to save it somewhere where I'll remember to find it. So maybe I'm going to save it to my desktop, as that's just kind of easy to get to. I'll save that there. And then you'll have this file saved to your computer. You will then go back into Moodle and upload that file. So this week there's not a Word document to fill out. You'll be generating this PDF and sending this to me. Now with the PDF I won't be able to provide as individualized feedback on each item, but you will certainly receive a grade and general overall feedback.